days or so. Where it was, can't remember. Lair level 3. And all of mine are encumbered. Yeesh. Plus 2 flail.
Yes.
What you got? Go. Wait, that's still Hinder. War mix. Let's break into Hinder.
I cannot move carrying this heavy load.
Jesus Christ, man.
Follow me, now.
Resist.
Yes.
How can I help?
Bloody encumbrance.
Yes. What is it?
Plus 2 to strength mace. It seems like it's a 2-hander again.
Follow me. This is too much to carry. Yes. What is it?
Jesus Christ, all skills plus 1. Saving throws universal.
Follow me. Yes. What is it?
Yes.
These corpses. I know these men and women. I served with them.
What is this place? That's it. I am never traveling in the mountains again.
I don't know what this cave is, but maybe we should back away and move on.
Some of these soldiers fell in battle against the orcs, but their bodies were never found. I do not know how they ended up here. I sense it too.
Great. Now the druidess has an echo.
This is
This
too
is
much to carry.
unbelievable. I really wish I could carry more. Zombies and ghouls, we're gonna be diseased.
This shouldn't take long.
There's so many.
What's going on?
This is too much to carry.
Sure, I can do that.
Let us settle this.
I'm attacking, but it's not doing anything.
Five bracers. And on the other side. Nice. Train trapped. Thunderstorm. Let them come. The weapon is wrecking them. They fucked up. Paladin is wrecking them.
Betrayer.
Hells. Was that all right?
Just that.
Can't move. Carrying too
Sick.
much stuff. Can't move. Carrying too much stuff.
Shit.
I cannot. Yes.
How heavy is that? A lot.
Yes.
The king, what's up? Great tax. Ah, this room first.
These enemies will not stand against us for long.
My skeleton warrior tank. This is great. Trapped. I have 1 million sapphires, a lot of those crafting books. Once I'm back in Neverwinter, I might craft some. We'll see. I have a lot of those books. And materials.
Win? What are you doing here?
Quelled, help me!
Was when?
He was a fellow student of mine at the academy. One of the few I actually liked. What could have happened to him?
Pain! So much pain! Please, help me!
Vaden? Karen? What has this thing done to the two of you?
Ah, I sensed strong magic. You, girl, will make an excellent gift for my master.
I'll pass, thanks. These students, what have you done to them?
I have granted them eternal life and power. They cannot die, yet they retain their skills in the arcane arts. You, however, will outshine them both. You are strong. I can feel the power burning within you.
And I won't let him hurt me, or anyone else for that matter. He'll have to kill me first.
But of course, that is the first step before eternal life is granted. Seize her! Destroy her companions, but she must not be harmed.
Shadow Priest.
No quarter!
Yes. I'll handle this one.
How can I help?
Yes.
I can do this.
We should be fine.
this one.
Holy shit. That's disgusting. Holy shit, what a disgusting spell. What you left? I mean, that if I drink Morning Star plus 2 was Dwarven Birth. A shield plus 1 with charisma. I think Paladin scales with charisma, by the way. Ring of Protection plus 3 for fucking real.
Yes?
Very good year.
I cannot move carrying
this is
this
a
heavy
problem.
load.
What a freaking Paladin shield, goddammit, plus 2 to charisma, plus 5. Star is heavy. How will I carry everything out from this map? I don't know. Completely encumbered. Missile, sleep, protection from alignment.
Yes.
Son. Water deep emissary. This is really sunny. We found a real emissary.
Well, well. Looks like we have some new targets.
Attack!
Hells. Was that all right?
I can do this.
Come, you're resilient to this.
All right, I can do that.
Ah, you shit. Now this is all and this is sun.
Yes. What is it?
He was chaotic evil, by the way, and now he left items. The Book of see. More recipes, bracers, cookery +2 and a magic.
This is too much to carry.
Don't know what to do with all of these items. Bracers, armor +3. What do I got? Concentration. Still encumbered. I'll freak out from this inventory. He was good. I can't say he wasn't good. Now weaker. Really sunny, real emissary. Very nice. You had an option. I mean, it was 3 maps ago when you found the false emissary. You sent him to the water deep. He wanted to go on his own. And I told him to go with us. And now we encountered the real emissary, and he's dead. So he can't go to Neverwinter. The false one would went to Neverwinter, and God knows what would happen. But now, it's the real one. I knew it because when you examined, he was chaotic evil. So I knew from the start some of these things.
I am certain.
I can't carry all of those items, it's insane.
This is too much to carry.
Bastard sword, +1.
I can't follow me.
This is just idiotic.
Yes. What is it?
World map transition. Time to loot.
Follow me.
Time to loot everything there is on the map. Gonna be some time, but I ain't leaving anything behind because I wanna sell. I'll be freaking rich.
I cannot move carrying
can
this
you-
heavy load.
Shag bull strength.
Follow me.
Now I loot everything with him because he's got the most strength, carry the most. Everything that I left behind. Go. Got one more boost strength, we'll see. Good thing it was a smaller level. Let's see your XP still. I left a lot of good items at the beginning of the map. Fuck the chainmail. Way too heavy. All we need to do is drag our asses to the trader. Sister, what's up? What are you doing, Cryptos? How much you invested?
I cannot move carrying this heavy load.
I think it's gonna rise up again, eh?
I cannot move carrying this heavy load.
The thing I absolutely hate the most.
I am certain.
Encumbrance. Fucking encumbrance. Now we should be able to leave, even though he's gonna take forever to come. How much you invested in real money? That's what I'm asking. Because I might do the same. We'll see. That's solid then. That's quite solid. You're getting ready for the end of the world. Not there.
What's going on?
I am certain.
We need to go to the old owl well. Paladin can barely walk. This was the trader. Yo,
Yes.
Drag your ass. don't even know what I want to sell.
Yes.
Six. Plus 5. Plus 7.
I cannot move carrying this heavy load.
Six plus 1. Braces. Longsword really looks full, but it's only plus 1. Star is plus 2. And this encumbrance. Now 23k. Archer's belt, piercing 5. This one constitution damage. Fire plus 1. Spell for druids with sickle. Long hit, medium 1d10 plus 1. Spell resist hammer. Still. Rad, what's up? Will I play the DLCs? Yeah, well, during this year for sure. Will I play them immediately after I'm done with the main campaign? I don't know. I know one thing. I want to play Mask of the Betrayer. But Storm of Zeh here, I think it's gonna wait. Sister, I'm really skeptic about Cryptus. I'm extremely skeptic about Cryptus. I have a feeling like one day all of that is gonna disappear.
Yes.
I don't know.
What is it?
Ah, there you are. The Waterdeep emissary arrived here not long ago, safe and sound. Well done. He told quite a tale about your heroic rescue. Couldn't stop singing your praises. I can't wait to hear your version of the tale. Ah, and you brought Logram's Eye Gouger's banner. That would explain why the orc attacks have stopped. Without a chieftain, they're going to be fighting each other now. She did indeed. She claimed to have been part of the force attacking the orcs. She's here in the camp along with some of her men. It was her leader I was waiting for, and I see you've brought him. Well met, Cassavir.
Callum, it is good to see you're still in one piece. Yes, Callum serves Neverwinter. As I did for a time.
I assume you were the one leading that band who was harassing the orcs. I owe you a great debt. Now that I know who is leading that mercenary band, I understand why it was so difficult for us to make contact with you. You've put me in a difficult position here, Cassavir. Your leaving was sudden, and some even say disloyal to Neverwinter.
I cannot have you defend me in this, but I thank you for your words.
No harm will come to him, I assure you. My report will read that the Grey Cloaks were able to hold off the orcs long enough for you to take Logram's head. That should make the council happy that their money was well spent, and put you in good graces with them as well. And officially, Cassavir was never here. Whatever reasons you had for leaving and going on to Old Owl Well, they are your own.
I thank you, but I will do my best to ensure you are not drawn into my troubles. Rest assured that I doubt anyone looks for me still. I left Neverwinter's service, and the matter is not more complicated than that. What of my soldiers, Callum? They know Old Owlwell, and they fight as only those fighting for their homes will fight.
I could certainly use them if they don't mind wearing a uniform, my friend. My Grey Cloaks could certainly learn a thing or two from them. Of course, I'm going to have a hard time explaining to the council how I ended up with another 100 mouths to feed. And arm. Heh, I'll have to. Can't pass up that many extra soldiers. Especially ones that know Old Owl well like the back of their hand. With any luck and with the new soldiers, I might be able to hit the orcs now while they're disorganized.
I told you what I believe in, Transistor. Gold and silver. Nothing else. Gold, silver, food, and water.
Wish I could get more of your kind of help. You've made it that much more certain that we'll hold on to this watering hole. The emissary is under my protection now. I'll send my best soldiers to escort him. You've already risked enough for him.
Anything else you need?
You've done more than your share of work here. I've taken the liberty of putting together a reward for you. Consider it a gift from the council. You have my thanks for everything that you've done here. And keep an eye on Cassavir for me, will you? I hope you can help him. Back to work for me. It was good seeing you again, Cassavir. Good luck to you. Oh, and you may want to go see your friend, Catriona, if you haven't already. I'm sure she'd like to make sure you're all right.
Oh, this is too much to carry.
What have I received? 1,000 gold. And a raise redemption. 1d12 large martial great axe versus evil versus works and its plus double.
I cannot. Yes.
Oh my god, I'm encumbered again, I'll freak out. Catriona. Okay. Pentium. These are next.
Yes.
Kukri,
This is too much to carry.
35 short sword, 35 bracers. What's that oval light? It's only 66. It just shines white. Can anyone wear hide armor? Plus
Everybody,
5.
follow me!
Plus 1 charm dominates spell immunity.
Yes.
That's a self.
I am certain.
Short sword plus steel. Neverwinter Nights. It's plus 2. Can you wield it?
Everybody, follow me!
Why? It requires martial feat.
Follow me, now.
Why are we encumbered now? Ah, bracers. A large point blank shot, dexterity plus 1.
How can I help?
You're a concentration, take dexterity. Plus 5. Look. She won't use a bow, but still. It's 20 plus 5 now.
Yes.
Yes. What is it?
Fiona, Pentin, and we're out. Back to Neverwinter.
It's good to see you again, Casimir. I heard you found Logrim.
We did. I am glad you were able to make it here to warn Callum. If we had failed, there would have been little keeping Logrim and all the tribes from retaking this place.
Any new orders? Even with the tribes in disarray, you and I could probably help with the Grey Cloaks, if you wanted.
No. The orcs no longer hold Old Owlwell. It has been freed for the people here, not solely for a Neverwinter trade route.
Going to leave just the way you arrived, are you, Casimir? So, where does that leave me? It might be time for me to find something a little more challenging. These orcs were tough, but, well, I think I'm due for a change of scenery. Maybe there's a nobleman in Neverwinter who needs an extra blade by their side.
She's quite capable. I couldn't have asked for a finer sergeant.
For now, I think I'll stay here. Maybe they can use someone like me until I feel like making the journey to Neverwinter. Could be a while. If you decide you need help, come see me. Maybe we can work something out.
Really, that's another paladin one.
Back again? Well, I think I'm due for a change of scenery.
You can acquire Pentin. Is your life maybe only worth 30 gold? Must have grabbed the wrong pouch. Daeghun. What business? Supply you with refined ore. Sure, you can use gold to mine right now. No, nothing I can deny now. Let's get the fuck back to Neverwinter. I want my dwarf back. I think I'll scrap Paladin because I can carry more with dwarf. Although dwarf also has good items, we'll see once I reach the end. Waterdeep Emissary. Return to Captain Brelaina, whatever. Kilgar quest, Kilgar vision. Jesus Christ. Investigate the Silver Shard and the Soldier Story.
Yes.
Follow me, now.
Yes? Is there something you wish of me? Many who live in the shadow of Old Owlwell have suffered greatly from orc attacks over the years. Families have been put to the sword, homes burned, and traveling merchants have been slaughtered along the high road. The orcs need to be driven back.
You really didn't know anything about it.
I did not come with them. Those are men and women who live in Old Owlwell, who are willing to lend me their swords. They have good hearts. Living there has made them tough, capable, and their knowledge of the mountain paths have made them invaluable as scouts.
Gold is not popular worldwide, okay? Gold is popular only with states and banks. Now, why would they go with gold, right? What's popular with them? With them, it's all about taxes, silver and gold, right? Every state is the same. You cannot print money without gold. I mean, they are printing money, that's why inflation is rising. Because they like gold, right? And we're gonna get fucked. All of those who have savings in banks, in let's call it imaginary bonds, imaginary money, they're all gonna be left with zero at the end. And my personal guess is gonna happen in 2 or 3 years, when there's higher inflation or hyperinflation, God forbid. Then all your money is worth shit. The only thing that's worth is gold. And that's how states survive, it's how banks survive, it's how billionaires survive. Billionaires do not have real money. Alright, they have estates, different mortgages, and like 80% of what they got is in gold. Strictly in gold. And how come, you know how they say, when it's crisis, only rich get richer? How do they get richer? With what? They also lose money. Yeah. And when it's inflation, if you're a billionaire, you lose money. Because money has no worth. So how come they're richer? You ask yourself the question, how can it be? You lose money, they lose money. Doesn't matter if you've got thousands, they got millions, billions, they still lose money. And then everything ends up and they say, oh, we're richer. You are richer, you had gold. That's why you're even more rich. Billionaires love inflation. They fucking love it. They live for it. Now that's why all this shit is happening in the last year or so.
Yes. I thought perhaps by traveling here my sword could make a difference. Give the people living here some hope, if Neverwinter itself could not protect them. I do not have faith in a city or a nation, but the people within it. The people of Old Owlwell, they know the truth of this. It may seem such, but I felt that one man could make a difference, and it seems Neverwinter has joined the cause, and between our two forces we can accomplish a greater good. Very well.
A lawful good paladin.
I did not inform them of my decision to leave, so I did not part in good graces. I suspect that many of them do not even know why I left. It is not something I wish to speak of. Perhaps another time.
Conversation with them.
What's going on? Me? Well, I don't know. I'm me, I guess.
Things like I'm hearing things like that non-stop, okay? Because I'm interested in those topics. I'm interested in those topics for the last 10 years or so. How to make something out of nothing. Okay, that's what I'm interested in the most. You know, other people, they're interested in working to pay off their bills, to pay for food, to pay for easy life, let's say. If you can call it an easy life. It's not easy life. It's slavery system. We live in a slavery system, okay? Because first and foremost, take, for example, I don't know, take Nikola Tesla, for example. Scientist from my country. He freaking invented electricity to be free. He said it should be free, okay? Because it takes nothing. You create something out of nothing. So he created electricity out of nothing. Because his brains only. And what happens then in slavery society? It doesn't matter how you want to call it. Communism, fascism, globalism, democracy, liberalism, I don't know what else is there, okay? It doesn't matter how you want to call it. They're all same shit, because everyone has taxes. You're paying for something that should be free. So it's a slavery world. You pay for electricity, it should be free. You pay for water, like for fucking water, it should be free. It makes no sense to pay for water. Complete idiotism, okay? You pay for food, it should be free. Alright? Worldwide. So nothing makes sense. It is slavery. The more you realize that, then you're gonna watch how to make something out of nothing. Because if you invest something, you know, and you fail, then it's even worse slavery. And what's the biggest slavery in the world? It's banks. It's fucking banks. If banks own you, you're fucked. You know, with credits, with taxes. I know so many people that got fucked through banks. Okay, you think you live a good life, for example, I don't know. For example, in USA, okay, American life. What's American life? American life is credits. So once you get like, I don't know, 20 years of age, what do? You start working and then they say, hey, you need a house, you need a car. Find a job. You find a job, then you realize, hey, I can't buy the house in the next, I don't know, 70 years with that salary. I can't buy shit. Then they say, come to us, we'll give you a credit. And you're gonna work for us for the next 70 years. So you're gonna buy one house and you're gonna earn us 2 houses. Okay? And that's how USA works, for example. Most of the Western countries work that way. So you sign the papers that you're fucked. Why? You have imaginary life, imaginary house, something that's not yours. And once you have it, and it's your own, and you paid it, overpaid it, like twice the amount, then you're way too fucking old. Then you'll never enjoy it, because you're old. You're gonna be 70. And what happens then? Then you pay for your health. Okay? Then you use your pension to go with credits to pay off for your health. Why? Because your health is damaged in those previous 50 years under stress, under credits, under bad food, under junk food, and so on and so forth. It's a never ending slavery circle. It was made by a mastermind. It was really made by a mastermind. Because it's a complete slavery. We just imaginary that we have some rights or something. Okay? We don't have shit. We work for banks, we work for state, and all states work for banks. There's not a single state in the world that doesn't work for banks. Laws, okay, worldwide laws. It counts for my country, it counts for your country, it counts for every freaking country in the world. Who has the top saying in the world? Number one are the banks. Number two are the health organizations. You can check it out in your country, okay? No matter where you live in, you can check and it's a fact. Health. All of those health insurance companies, all of those companies, pharmaceutical companies, and so on, they're untouchable by the law. They are the law to your state's law. Believe it or not, that's the truth. They have more power, banks and health, everything that goes with it, pharmacy industries, everything. They got the upper hand on every state. And if they say that you're gonna sit locked down for the next 15 years, even if your state wants different, they need to obey and listen, and they need to put us under lockdown for the next 15 years. That's the law in every country. I was freaking surprised when I found out it's all freaking imaginary. You live, we live in a freaking fairy tale. A bloody fairy tale. And that's how it works. Banks, health, state, corporations, individuals, and then it's the people. Like the last line, okay? Or better to say, slaves. Slavery. For imaginary life. Life under credits. To buy off something. Twice. Then it's actual worth. And then you damage your health, and then you pay for your health. And it goes around and around and around. And it's fucking insane. That's how it freaking goes. If you lose your job, yeah, you're basically homeless in USA. That talks about the system. That just talks about the system. I live in a country where I have me and my wife together. We have this apartment that I live at. We have 2 houses in villages. We have a house in a city. We have in another city 1 more apartment. And it's all under our names or under our parents' names, but it's freaking ours, okay? We don't need to pay credits for it. We don't need a fucking thing. So I can say we're less slaves. We're still slaves. We pay for taxes. We pay for bills. We pay for food. We pay for water. Water, for example, is the biggest irony in my country. My country has amazing water, drinking water, and it's a plenty. We could give water to half of the world. That's how much good water we got. And we actually pay for it. It's low price, okay? It's like $5 a month. But it's still freaking disgusting because we even think about paying for it. We were born on this land, it's our land. Why on earth would we pay someone to drink freaking water? Just think about it. Who the fuck owns the world then? Who am I paying to freaking drink water on a planet Earth? Nothing makes sense. That's why I'm saying we all live a freaking fairy tale. They tell you how that is supposed to be, how that is right, how it's all fine, how the world functions like it. No, motherfucker, the world functions for 1,000 rich bastards. That's how it works. Because they couldn't be rich if we're not stupid. How do you keep people stupid? You make them fear you. How do you make people fear you? Very simple. With credits. With paying the land they're actually born in. Okay? That's how. Everything is upside down. My point of view, especially in the last 5 years, my point of view, if you can fuck the system, fuck it up. Everywhere you can. Fuck it up. Don't give them a freaking cent. That's my point of view. And I'm doing it. I've been doing it non-stop for the previous 5 years. I ain't giving those fucktards a freaking cent.
No one usually asks, so finding the words is a little hard. Trust me. People usually make up the whole story once they spot the demon blood, if they ask at all. This is so exciting! Wow! Where to begin? Okay, well, I have no idea who my mom or dad was. I was abandoned, but raised by priests who tried to convert me, so I went away for a long time.
How do you fuck the system? For example, for money. You go into some other country. If you live in European Union, you go somewhere where it's not European Union. If you live outside of European Union, you go into European Union. It doesn't matter the country, you find a freaking bank. And you say you want to open a non-residential bank account. And then you don't have to give a cent in your own country. Simple as that. Don't give those fuckers a cent. Be smart.
Yeah, priests of Helm. The Watcher. The Vigilant One. Kind to children. Were they a hard-headed bunch? Really up on the discipline, not so much on the caring and forgiveness. But they're priests of Helm, so what are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, we all get into trouble sometimes, or a lot. And I guess they ran out of I forgive yous at some point. Anyway, so after helping myself to their collection plate after a particularly moving sermon, I decided to see what else I could help myself to. But you know, those tales could fill a book, and I don't want to chew your ear off. Maybe some other time.
Off to freaking Neverwinter. Where I wanna go though? Not the the ducks. The ducks. It's how we decided to play. We decided to play Bards rules, okay? We play on their terms, their rules. If people like, I don't know, just imagine, it will never happen, but imagine what would happen to the world. And all of those banks and all of those fucktards. If everyone decides, like 8 billion people on a planet, if everyone decides not to borrow a freaking cent from banks for a full fucking year, just imagine the disaster. Imagine the freaking disaster. Hyperinflation. I believe it would be in less than a year. Insta hyperinflation. The world would succumb in the matter of months.
Well, now, if it isn't my harborman kin, what can Uncle Duncan do for you?
Uncle Duncan. Nothing, Uncle Duncan. Yelgar.
Something you need? Go? They didn't seem to hear a word I was saying. I told them I was there to learn how to fight, and they just threw back words in my face, then they got all quiet on me. I almost thought I might have to smash a few skulls to get my point across, but they weren't listening. I even shouted a few times, and after that, they just got silent. You humans have got some things to learn about dwarf home courtesy.
One apple would have more worth. One fucking apple would have more worth than all the money in the world. If everyone just stopped using credits for a year. What a beautiful world it would be. But we're way too stupid. Way too fucking stupid.
They were just being stubborn and selfish, not worth my time. It makes no sense. It's wordplay, riddles. Well, it just seems like dodging a fight is, well, cowardly, goblin-like. Whatever you say, I don't hold to that belief. I don't.
I came here to transfer gear from Paladin to Kelgar.
Yes.
It's level 10 though, but such a low strength for a Paladin that's just disgusting.
Yes.
Don't know if I should
What
go
is
with
it?
a pure fighter or with a Paladin. Ishka for now. I need to decide who I wanna play with. None of this two. Too bad there's only 4 spots. Or better to say 3 spots.
There you are. I've been meaning to chat with you. You've helped me and Dory out of some scrapes, so I wanted to thank you proper. I've got a proposition for you. I heard you're friends with the owner of the Sunken Flagon. Me and my mates could really use a roof over our heads at night.
A roof would be so good.
So the deal is, we'll help you out, and you convince your friend to let us stay in the Flagon. Deal?
What can you do for me?
You'll find there's plenty we can do for you. Not much to ask letting us bunk up indoors instead of out, don't you think? I'm glad we've come to an agreement then. Dory, myself, and the rest will be by the Sunken Flagon. See you back at the Flagon then.
Bye.
Yes.
Kelgar leveled up. Dwarven Dwarx, get the fuck out. Get a blind fight. What you got, Kelgar? You only got power attack. 1 million items. I kinda wanna play with Kelgar instead of a Paladin because Kelgar is hilarious. Paladin is more useful,
Yes.
for sure. But he's so fucking hilarious. This is his like Paladin shield.
Yes.
His charisma is low.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It has great atmosphere, you just hold. You just hold. And it needs some time to get used to it. Gameplay is the worst part. Brain dead AI, to be more precise. Everything else is great. But the brain dead AI, that shit can't be fixed.
Follow me.
Yes.
A little rain. Yeah.
Follow me.
A little way down at the moment. Yeah.
Follow me, now.
Yes.
Follow me.
Sense shop is the closest trader. Just drag your ass over there. Clear the inventory.
Ah, well met again. And what can I help you with? most certainly. Anything for a friend.
Yes.
Redemption 10,000 gold. +2 bonus damage versus orc and against evil. 1d12 to hinder. Monster. It seems like maximum sell is 10,000, no matter if it's more expensive. 10,000 is the tops you'll get for an item. Yeah. +3 rapier. Believe that's far more than 10,000, by the way. Large +2. Can you will afford to stuff?
Yes.
A little way down at the moment. Yeah.
Ah, well met again. And what most certainly. Anything.
Yes.
Days of get. fucking thing is large. And it gives strength. Armor class. It's such a huge armor class with which is the best one? The one with the strength. This is +1. Is it large? Large. Keen. This is for Nishka. And the flail is large, +2, slow on hit, 3 rounds. 1d12, +1, strength +2. Damage bonus electrical 1, material metal dark steel. This one is +2. I really like the strength bonus on this. $36,000. Shining Light of Late Tender that I sold. 2d6, large, +2. With Sitting Light is 68,000. $1d12. +2 slow on hit. +2 versus 0, 1d12, this is out.
I am certain.
I got something.
Follow me.
Let me lead the way.
Yes.
You follow behind. What's going on?
The Outriders Flight. Dexterity attack bonus +2, 1d8. Small light crossbow. You never know.
Yeah.
And
What's
it's not
going on?
heavy. Nimble crossbow, 10,000. Attack bonus +1, dexterity +2. 1d10, medium. Store does not have enough gold to purchase this site. You really don't have gold anymore. Okay.
I am certain.
That's milked out. Just a switch for Nishka. I'll leave Paladin behind. Why? Paladin is better by far than a pure fighter. But Kelgar is just freaking funny.
Well, now, if it isn't my harborman kin, what can Uncle Duncan do for you?
We leave Kasavir and we take Nishka. Of course, I know, but he's a fighter and Paladin has auras. And he'll become a monk later, but... What the fuck is happening here? They again attack water.
What's going on?
React. What is this shit?
Follow me. Let Let's see what they're made of!
Well, look who showed.